Welcome to Emotions and Stories. Who do you think is smarter, a fox or a crocodile? Let's find out from our today's story, Freddy Fox and Coco Crocodile. In the thick of the jungle near a wide flowing river lived Freddy the Fox. He was quick, clever, and proud of his sharp mind. On the river bank lived Coco the Crocodile, strong, scary, and just as cunning. The two never got along. Freddy thought he was the smartest animal in the jungle, while Coco believed no one could match his trickery. One sunny morning, they both spotted the same thing: a basket of ripe mangoes left by the villagers near the riverbank. Ah, delicious mangoes! Freddy licked his lips. They belong to me. First come, first serve, Coco hissed, sliding closer. Oh no, my scaly friend, Freddy smirked. Those are for the clever, not the clumsy. And so began their contest to outsmart each other and win the mangoes. Coco grinned. Fox, you can't reach those mangoes without crossing the river. And guess, who controls the river? Me. Freddy pretended to panic. Oh no, you're right. I can't swim across. Coco puffed up proudly. But Freddy wasn't done. Wait, I just remembered. The king of the jungle ordered me to count all the crocodiles in the river. If I don't, he'll be furious. Coco blinked. Count us? Why? To see if crocodiles are more in number than elephants, Freddy said seriously. But if you don't want the king to know how few you are, Coco quickly roared. We are many. Fine. Climb on our backs and count us yourself. Soon, all the crocodiles lined up from one side of the river to the other. Freddy hopped across their backs shouting, 1, 2, 3, until he reached the other side, straight to the basket of mangoes. Thanks for the ride, Coco, he laughed and snatched a mango. The jungle burst into laughter. Coco fumed. Coco was not ready to lose. He plotted his revenge. Next evening, Freddy was strolling along the river when Coco called out sweetly, Friend, I'm sorry about yesterday. I've prepared a feast in your honor. Fresh fish, juicy fruits, all for you. Freddy's ears perked up. A feast? For me? Yes, Coco nodded. Come, sit on my back. I'll take you to the feast on the island in the middle of the river. Freddy hesitated. Coco's smile looked suspicious. But the thought of free food was too tempting. He hopped on. As Coco swam deeper, Freddy noticed they weren't heading towards any island. Instead, Coco's jaw opened wider and wider. Ah, Freddy yelped. This isn't a feast. I am the feast. He quickly pulled out a mango pit he had saved, shoved it into Coco's mouth and leapt off onto a low branch hanging over the river. Choke on that, you greedy croc! Freddy shouted. Coco spat out the pit and snapped angrily, but Freddy was safe. The animals were now gossiping. Who's smarter, Freddy or Coco? The fox had won once and the crocodile had almost tricked him too. Both wanted to prove themselves once and for all. So they agreed one last contest. Whoever could get food without moving from their spot would be the winner. Coco lay in the river motionless. Fish, swim right in my mouth, he bragged. I don't even move. Freddy sat under a tree looking bored. Minutes passed, hours passed. Then a group of monkeys appeared. Freddy suddenly called out, Help! The crocodile has promised to eat anyone who comes near his river. He says monkeys are his favorite snack. The monkeys gasped. What? That's rude. Angrily, they began pelting Koko with sticks, stones, and worst of all, half eaten bananas. Freddy calmly collected the bananas that landed near him and munched away. See, food came right to me without moving. Koko roared in frustration while the jungle laughed so hard the trees shook. That night, Freddy stood proudly. I won. Brains beat Brown every time. The elder owl, who had watched the whole contest, hooted wisely. Fox, you're clever. Crocodile, you are strong. But remember, cleverness without kindness is mischief, and strength without wisdom is foolishness. True greatness is using your gifts to help others, not just to win fights. Freddy and Koko looked at each other and chuckled. Maybe they didn't have to be enemies after all. Remember, outsmarting others may be fun, but true wisdom is using cleverness and strength for the good. Thank you.